rejected from inspection because battery was disconnected, and the paperwork they gave me, the guy said, the computer just, I guess, couldn't run the test or something, diagnostics, and he was just asking me about was the battery disconnected. I was like, yeah. He's like, told me drive for like 80 or 90 miles and come back, and then I guess he'll pass because he gets to read the computer in the car. This is the problem I have with all these electronics and these new cars. Like, everything works fine. He can't connect it because the battery's disconnected. And I'm driving, and it has the rejected sticker, so it's like, what, I get pulled over or something, and I gotta drive, right? I gotta, not to mention waste gas, my time, but it's just ridiculous, this is why I wanted to disconnect this thing. I just want to have the speedometer, and the fuel gauge, obviously, I mean, those are the really important ones, but this is just, there's all this technology, and it just makes it a little bit more difficult. East Jersey Street, Elizabeth, New Jersey. New apartments look nice, kind of, from the outside, but they're beautiful inside as well. This is my daily routine driving to work here at Amtech, Elizabeth. The hospital, Trinitas, is down there, and East Jersey, East Jersey Street, yeah. Whole history here about me going to this place. Not going to the hospital today, or there's a psych ward right there, right? That's where I stayed for like 2 weeks. And across the street, fuck, let me pull up. Across the street is like an outpatient psychiatric unit where I would go for years to get my risperidone injection shot right there. This guy, Dr. Okoro, used to work there. Creepy, just like, they would manipulate, lie, and all that. It was just so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous because, like, one of the last times I was there, it was like, January, February of 2021, and it was just about me having a plan for an insurance plan from the state, and they said, oh, it was just like the girl that worked there. I think she went to St. Mary's high school. And it's like I just put it together later, but she manipulated me. Like, she took like papers. I went home and they were gone. Then they tried to charge me like a couple grand for stuff, and I got paperwork. Oh yeah, well, this is what happens here. I have paperwork, and it's like I wanted a test for like my diabetes, and they gave me a test for like STDs. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I guess I was negative. I remember I was just shocked. My mom had it it was like, she kept the papers on the kitchen table. It was just like, I would see it every day. It was just creepy and haunted me. And I kept getting these letters from it. It was just so disturbing. I mean, you know who you are, you people. You guys are disgusting as fuck, man. Like, I didn't want to take an STD test. Like, I had sex with anybody there. It's like, what's your problem, man? You guys are fucking creepy and degenerate. You know that. And this is the psych ward. Yeah, this is where I stayed involuntarily. Now they want $1,000 from me. They've been asking. It's like, they have a collection agency. They told me they're gonna put it to collection. I'm like, go ahead. I don't care. Like, what do you want from me? Like, I didn't check myself involuntarily. I was involuntarily checked because I got angry at my mom, and it was, it's like I yelled, and it's like, she called either the cops or whatever she said, and I was committed. And now you want money from me? Go fuck yourself. Take me to fucking court, you fucking idiots. I'm not playing your fucking game. And it's like, it's just like you gonna test me for STD? You gotta take my blood all the time you want? You fucking creepers. Fucking worshippers, Catholics. Fucking diabolical Christian pieces of shit. But, that's what they all are, including the African dude, Okoro, with his sexy slacks and his Mercedes Benz. Tell me I'm a loser because, he came from Africa and he has a Benz. Like, bro, just fucking tell me, how my A1C is, this and that. And, by the way, Okoro over there, I was telling him, oh, I switched my diet. He was just so ignorant. He was like, oh, you gotta be Polish or Russian because, you probably drink. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? I didn't say, I was like, yeah, right. And he didn't tell me about, my diet, this and that. He didn't tell you just take metformin, 1,000 milligrams twice a day or some shit. And it's like, you know, like that's supposed to help. A couple times, you know, my blood sugar dropped so low after taking the pill. You know, I just, you know, started shaking. I had to go. I felt like I was in shock. I felt like, you know, I could go in a coma because of that. You know, it's like, you guys are creepy and degenerates, you know, a bunch of, you know, under the table murderers, you know, thieves nonetheless, but it was just like so disturbing. And they tell me about, you know, what foods to eat. I told them, yeah, you know, I'm joining the gym, exercising. I kind of switched up my diet. I lost a couple pounds. My A1C dropped for like 9.6. They said I had 9.6 to like 8.1 or 8.3 in like 2-3 months. That's a very big drop. But I was, you know, I was feeling better and just felt angry, uncomfortable that, you know, I was feeling better. I mean, I was like, what the fuck is this crap? And then it would say, oh, it's because he cares. Like, really, you gonna let me, like, you gonna play with me this freaking game? You know, that was what, you know, 2019 or something like that. You know, it was just so creepy, ridiculous. You know, I started eating salad and this and that, but, you know, I was like, oh, it's not just salad. You know, I gotta, you know, incorporate other vegetables and everything else in my diet. You know, but and they probably want money for that. And then, you know, I was telling them, you know, about this diet, and they said, oh, there's a program we have here. You know, it's this and that for, like, you know, you come in here, you know, once, twice a week, and they give you a course how to eat better. And then they say it was undeveloped. I was like, I gotta go to work. Like, I get off at 4, 5, 6. My schedule is, you know, I can't be here at 12 p.m. for, like, you know, a program. And it's like, you know, I could read it on the internet. It's like, how do I know you're gonna tell me the truth? You're gonna, bro, like, I have a stop sign too. You know, I have a stop sign as well. It's like, you know, 1 and 1, right? Or maybe I'm in the wrong. I should just wait here till everybody fucking drives, and, you know, like the rest of you fucking people, you're first, and this and that. I can't even look to the fucking right. You know, there was an issue with this. There wasn't like, I don't think there was a stop sign. People just like, you almost get in an accident here. Again, I'm driving and, you know, I'm recording with a cell phone in my hand, but, you know, even if I didn't, like, I have to record people on the road. Some people just like do crazy shit on the road. I don't know, it's like a two-way stop sign. Like, am I gonna wait until everybody in the left leaves? You know, can you just, like, you know, rule of thumb, like, you know, I got there first, I waited, and like, can you just let me go? Just, you know, you can't even look, right? I just, you know, the way everything works is like, you know, me on all different levels. You know, no respect on the road, no respect in the hospitals, no respect in law enforcement, no respect in any fucking thing you do. And let's see if these guys know that I'm coming because I'm recording. They're gonna call the cops on me or some shit. Like, for what? No, I didn't get a notice about, you know, restrictions to stay away. You know, they oh, doors are closed. Well, it must be cold, huh? Oh. That's odd. I don't see Kitkovsky's car there. Let me see. If it's not a Jetta, then he ain't touching or something. I think that's the guy that has a trucking business or something, you know? I don't know. It's a Dodge Ram. Unless Kitkovsky bought himself a Dodge Ram. I know his son likes Dodge Rams. I don't even know. There is the office. I already said it. That's the boss lady's office with the little Jivitz logo. Is that a light on over there? Hey, what's up, Pepe? No, I'm kidding. So now, what's going on here? It's 9:33 on a Friday. Well, it is, you know, November. Oh, I think they got a day off for Thanksgiving. I forgot even. So why is it open? A sheep that drives. I'm a lamb. Anywho, no one's gonna come out and say hi, yell at me, or, you know, threaten me. Or, you know, kind of not used to this. No one's gonna come outside and pretend they're doing something, you know, like, there we are, finally. That's the doors that go in, obviously, you know, to the warehouse. Ah, it's Krzysztofa. It's on. Didn't you see it there before? Who put it on there? What are you doing? Can't be too serious sometimes. All right. Going in the truck, do some deliveries, you know. Talk to the guys out there. Park a little. Just hang out, eat some lunch. Tell everybody what's going on over there. That's so stupid. Alright, I see you hiding under the bed. Are you there, guy? Come on out here. Oh, that's ridiculous. I feel crazy. Anyway, well, you know. Nothing going on here. Alright, there's that car. I think that's, you know, somebody else's car. Is that a Prius? That's a Ford. I don't know. Let's see it. Where's the Grand Cherokee, man? While I'm here on Route 1 and 9, East Edgar Road in Elizabeth. Yeah, there's a place right there. AutoZone parking lot. Kozlowski, the driver, over there. Mark Kozlowski would park over there. Sometimes we would park right here. And people then they were like, they started giving out tickets. I think, you know, they pushed the cop came and told them to leave and stuff. So people wouldn't park here. I would always park here. Like 5 minutes, you know, I'd go in there, get my coffee. Sometimes I would sit there for a while. Actually, no, I rarely sat. I'd just have a sip, light a cigarette, and just go, you know. Kozlowski would like sit over there, park over there in that little spot. You know, and yeah, it was like a morning routine to come here for coffee, you know. Those were just days I was just like so far gone. Just so far gone coming over here. I just, you know. Yeah, those are incidents that happen here, you know. I kind of, you know, Marek over there would sit there in his truck, you know, usually the Ford, the big truck, 10-15 minutes, read his newspaper. It's like, dog, I'm like, bro, you gotta, you know, we got a big day. You were stressed before we got, how we gonna get this done? It's like, I don't think he even cared. And then you're hanging out, you know, drink, like sipping coffee, like reading a fucking newspaper. I was like, bro, just drive already, man. You know, I know it's a stressful day. It's like, I just want to get on the road and get it done. You know, I don't know, maybe just my mentality or something, you know, like to the point, just get out there and get this job done. It was just like, you know, even, you know, he was the driver. I was just like, you know, I don't know. I just, you know, I don't want to be about that life. You know, it was like it wasn't too long ago, but it was just like so different. I go in there and just like get sad. You know, I still see him like in my mentality, not see him, but I think he's there getting his coffee and I'm getting my coffee. They didn't have a hot dog, any hot dogs there. Sometimes I'll get a hot dog, just it wasn't enough, but it's like, it's something, you know. It was just like, chasing money, this and that. It's like, you know, an empty life. You know, you could come out from a hangover or like, you know, I don't think I drank that much then, but you know, it's still like, you know, you get up, you do the same thing, overweight, like, you know, just like stress from work and you know, the stress obviously, you know, it doesn't help with the weight loss or anything else healthily in your life, you know. So it's like, it's a revolving cycle, you know. But yeah, that was the routine. And there's one guy parked there, but you know, it's like, I thought, you know, he even thought about it. It's like, why don't they make parking, you know, for like truck drivers? I mean, accommodate them better. You look at that guy with hers, you know, I don't know if he's making a delivery, but those couple people, it's like, you know, people stop here to like, you know, to get their coffee, you know, in the morning. And I don't know how it's like here at lunch. I already came here, but in the morning, it's, you know, it's very busy. It's next to a major highway. There's trucking companies. You know, why don't you just accommodate people for like fucking, you know, getting their morning routine and coffee and stuff. It's like, why don't you work with people? And the parking lot isn't big enough for like, you know, even 16-footer, we used to park here, but it's like, it stands out. And, let's say 2 trucks park on this and the other side. It's like hard to come in and out. So, you shouldn't really do that. It's really not, that much of a trouble if people just park on the side, get their stuff, even sit in their truck, even if they're freaking idling some degrees, it's kind of cold. I mean, if you fix the, traffic situation, just in New Jersey, so people don't stand in traffic for like, 20, 30 minutes in a daily commute or something like that, you could get rid of all that problem instead of, making auto manufacturers, like have a feature that the vehicle turns off. I mean, you're putting on a band-aid on a problem when you should invest. You could still invest, and eventually it'll take time, it'll take work, and you reduce a lot of traffic, stress, and, carbon emissions. But it's like, if you can't do this, and, honestly, I just went into Walmart, like, they don't have any stirrers. So I was like, this lady asked, can I have a spoon? No, you have to buy something to have a spoon. Right, a little plastic spoon. And I went to the counter, I was like, you guys have any stirrers? And they asked, she's like, no, we don't have stirrers. Here's a straw. That's what I used to get sometimes. Can I get a straw? It's like, to like stir my coffee, the sugar in my coffee. And, it's just so ridiculous. It's just like minuscule level. It's like, it's just so freaking annoying, They can't even do that. What's the point even arguing about some parking for like trucks and, bigger vehicles that do deliveries, just so they could relax for like 10-15 minutes. It's pointless, really is. Here we are, Route 21, Newark. A lot of times I would drive through here. There's Kearney. Where did I go? Harrison, Kearney, and Belleville. You go up north and you obviously hit Clifton, Wallington, Garfield, all of that. Sometimes I just wouldn't take the turnpike. I do love the artwork here. I think, was it 2019 Prudential Center. I say PNC Art Center. I think it's Prudential Center. They had the MTV Music Awards. And they did film from the I'm going to say Joker movie. The Joker movie with Keanu Reeves. I'm all messed up. Shit, come on, easy. Phoenix, the last name Phoenix. It's the last Joker movie. It was just the Prudential Center, somewhere around here. Because I remember there, Gatkowski, my ex-manager telling me, oh, you wouldn't believe it. They're filming. There's cars like from like 60s or 70s parked all over Newark. They're filming something, but yeah, anyway, it was just like, I kind of wanted to go there, but I was like, nah, I gotta do something. What am I gonna do? Get in my car and go there, get in my car, I think I went home, but yeah, they film a lot of stuff here. I just thought it was, wow, it must be really cool, like, having, all those cars. Then you see, like, a movie set. And I remember going on YouTube, it was, like, that particular, I don't say day or week, it was, like, the scene where, the Joker, like, he dances on the stairs when somewhere in Newark it was filmed. I thought that was, like, really cool that, like, you imagine you could be there, you could see that, but, and I just saw, 2 people under the bridge with, like, some kind of like a it's like my wording is off, they had sleeping bags or something, but they were open, and what else knows, some kind of covers on them, just sitting on the ground on pavement. This is a place where a certain guy would always sit here. Elderly black dude, and he was just like, he had covers on his legs, and you look up here, expensive buildings. I think they have like I don't know, it's Seton Hall, but it's like a law school or something like that. It's just like, I know Rutgers has a campus here. It's like all these buildings, and it's like, it's making money, beautiful buildings, but there's poverty all around. And here is a person, with a cup, asking for change, but people know that. I never give change, I always give cigarettes. You know, like usually 2. And when I used to smoke Newports, I used to give people like 2 Newports. Certain places by Dowd Avenue, there was always this one guy, you know, who was hunched over. That was his spot. That's where he would walk around, you know. One Newark Center, Seton Hall, Seton Hall University. That's what that is, you know. Restaurants come and go. You know, it's Newark. I just read that Elizabethtown used to be the first capital of New Jersey, and I think it was Newark. New Jersey Pack, NJ Pack over here. You know, they have all these buildings, this and that, and you know, yeah, I mean condominiums. You know, new condominiums. I think that's Harrison over here. Kearney, I believe, is more up north. Yeah, I kind of like Harrison and Kearney, you know. There's one street, it's a main ave, it goes all the way up north, you know. It was okay, it was quiet, like not too much traffic, especially when I was making deliveries, so I kind of like driving through there. McCarter Highway. Yeah, it was just, it's a lot of weirdness when you drive and you go here. It's a good day, you gotta get on, it's fine, but you know, and it's people like, you know, haunting you or just abusing you, it's like, you know, dreaded, like, you know, think something's gonna happen to someone you care about. Just, you know, you don't want to be here, especially when it's raining. Not here, not anywhere. You know, it's a little bit different now, but you know, memories still come back. You know, even though I was at the Wawa, it's like that's why I never thought I'd be back in Jersey. I want to be somewhere where I haven't been, new streets, this and that, new memories. You know, I never wanted to come back here for that reason. Fraternal Order of Police, Newark Lodge number 12. Right. It's I love this drawbridge right here. Let me show that. I think it's so cool. It's like, you know, it's like blue metal. I think it's beautiful. You know, it's like an old technology. Right there. And this is the bridge. You would go on, go to Harrison, you know. You turn right here. The problem I had is like you couldn't make a left from there to like go to Harrison. You had to like, you know, make a U-turn somewhere. It was a 278. It was just so weird. It was closed. Like you couldn't get on that. You know, it was just so freaking odd sometimes here. It's just like, you know, it was stressful, especially when you started working, you know. You look at GPS and it would take you somewhere else. Like it would take you all over the place. And it's like you ask people for directions, but it's like, you know, it's fucking ridiculous. No signs or something. It was just so haunting, you know. And you got to the point when you're stressed and just aggravated, you know. It's like you know, when you first start working, you don't know the city, you don't know where to turn. When they close something, it's like, you know, what are you gonna do? You know, GPS tells you one thing, but you know they didn't update your GPS, and you know it's like, what, you're supposed to ask for directions for everybody, you know? Fucking ridiculous, you know. You know, and you get stressed and aggravated, and it's like, you know. Like your beginning of your work, and it's like, why the fuck am I even doing this? And also you think like, how the fuck is you know, a city away, how do I not know this? I forgot this, like it was a year. It's like fucking crazy as fuck. You get more stressed and aggravated, you know. And it's like, you know, it just, you know, you get tired, exhausted from it, and you're like, fuck, you know. Maybe when I go home and have a beer or something, but it's like, it doesn't fucking matter, because the next day it's the same fucking shit. You go somewhere else, and then, you know, either GPS works, it doesn't work, the fucking store has a different address. You're like, well, what the fuck are you fucking retards doing? And some fucking idiot over there, you know, he sits in front of the computer, he wants to be a manager, he doesn't know how to take a picture of them, he doesn't even know how to text you the address. He just, you know, tells you to look up on the internet where the other store or some shit is, and you're like, what the fuck are you people doing to me, man? Like, I don't want to be working with you, knowing you. It's like, why don't you fucking do your job right, bro? Let alone you have a conversation and just start fucking, you know, hating and being angry at you for, like, you know, knowing something. And it's like, wow, bro. No wonder. It's like, you know, the culture of dumb. The culture of stupid and blissfully ignorant. It's pretty much what that is, you know. I guess the best thing you got in this world, not for me, for you people, just be stupid and dumb, ignorant, you know, just fucking just go about your fucking way and just don't care. You know, and you'll be happy. You know, it's that ignorance is bliss. Like, I don't really like that stuff. You You know, even I don't know something, I like to find out. But then I find out it's like, oh, people cheat, manipulate, steal, and you want to hurt people. Like, fuck. You know, that's the part that gets kind of sad and depressing. Like, a lot of people are like that. You know, would I rather be blissfully ignorant and fall in your trap, and you know, you're putting me to your level, and you know, saying that I'm an idiot like you are? No, I don't want that. I'll take this life. I'll take reality, and you know, and you know, I don't dwell with ignorance. If there's something I know, I try to find out and understand it. You know. Not too crazy about getting an education, because there'll be a lot of you in there, you know. There's a lot of people haunt me like they don't like, well, you know, they just fucking want to push me down the stairs. It's like fucking, you know, if I think about going to college to begin with, it's like I don't give a fuck. I knew that was coming, you know. But you know, even if you got an education, it's like, you know, people just gonna fucking, you know, try to stop you nonetheless. Fucking ridiculous. It is cloudy today. It's drizzling a little. You know. Yeah, this you're gonna feel some bumps with the truck. It's like I think you have to be on the right lane. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. It's like right here. You know, you had the truck. Certain trucks, you know, you hear like everything just, you know, bouncing up and down to a certain degree, you know, so you have to slow down, actually. I mean, you're not going too fast, but you have to really slow down. That's the hill that, you know, it was in a big hill, but it's like, you know, Daniel Kubishevsky or Danny couldn't, like, get up with the car that Janusz Kwiatkowski got from Boss Lady. Like, he almost didn't make it up or something, he just slowed down. It was just so weird. Belleville. Nope, not going Belleville, although I should. And there's plenty of liquor stores here, you know. I could actually, you know, go in there and see, you know, how much, you know, sugars they got on the shelves. You know, I went to one liquor store, Carteret, and it's like, yeah, they only had like the one I bought. It's like, well, what about the rest, you know? The drawbridge, I guess, it's like for ships, you know. They I love it when you hear like, oh fuck, it's like they, you know, it's going up again, you know. But tell yourself, you know what, fuck it, it's part of the game, it's part of the delivery process. Why am I being so stressed and aggravated? You know, I'll finish whatever I finish. It's not like, you know, I'm going parking somewhere and, you know, hanging out for an hour or two. You know, the last boss that Novak told me, he's like, you know, in the winter it's a whole different game. You know, you gotta go find a spot, you know, you gotta park and just sit there for like half an hour or like 45 minutes or something, and you know, you do that once or two times, you know, you get your hours and you hang out. I'm like, I become lazy or something. Not lazy, but just like, you're just sitting there and you drive. Like, the drive gets you, you know, bored nonetheless, and you get out the physical work, you know. I'm not gonna be sitting there, you know, even if we finish 1, 2 o'clock, which, you know, a lot of times everybody works till 3, but it's like, what am I gonna? Even if they pay me the hours, like they probably should have, or something like that. It's like, you know, I don't want to sit there, you know, just get money for like what, just sitting, you know. And that's like the last, you know, that's the guy that was, you know, running the show up to 2016. But you know, those are the people that are there, you know. It's like that everywhere. So it's like, fuck, and I couldn't believe he said that, you know. And I mean, if I get even if I get like 4 or 5 hours a week for doing that, it's like, what am I gonna get out of that? What am I gonna get out of that shit? You know, I waste more time. It's like I'll be more on the road than, you know, doing whatever I want to do. And if I work 12 hours a day and I got paid really well, it's like I'm working 12 hours a day. That's half a day. Then, you know, 6 or 8 hours. You're sleeping, say 8 hours, right? You know, that's 20 hours. I got 4 hours to myself. Like, what I eat, like, you know. You know, I like to live life a little, to just, you know, work, and sleep. It just, and I'm not attributing anything to that capitalist mentality, but it's work, efficiency, more hours. There's probably companies out there, minimum 40, hours a week, maybe a little bit extra, but it's like, they probably don't get paid more, so, maybe it's the mentality, maybe it's just, I don't know. Pay, $10, $11 an hour, 40 hours a week, start at 9, finish at 6, Even in the summer, you get home, it's like, let's say you commute like 45 minutes to an hour, something like that, 7 o'clock, it's like, you see a little bit of sun, in the day of the week, you see a little bit of sun, it's like, in winter, it's, it's nighttime, like 4:30, 5 o'clock, it's already sun going down, even in the fall, so, you drive and it's dark, it does wear you down after a while. If you're a human being, you have a mind that works. Someone like me, I feel that stuff. And you make a little bit of money, and just like for what? For what? It's like it just gets on your nerves, and then they like you have someone that just petty to a certain degree, and it's like I'll give you $1 raise. Like bro, like you gave me like $23, $30 a week, but then it just gets you aggravated nonetheless. Just aggravated to the point of no return. I'm taking Route 3. We're going to New York, buddy. Let's go, fella. Let's have a party. Are the coke dealers around? If not, then what's the point, right? I mean, it'd be stupid. Let's see, 3 West. Yeah, I shouldn't take Route 3. But let's get on with 3 West. Giving you directions and everything. I'm gonna charge you for this GPS video. Don't think you're getting away for free. You know you want it. Anyway, get on the ramp over here. Got a smoke in my hand, didn't light up yet. Drinking my Wawa coffee, the staple of Amtech. Get sponsored, buddy. Put the cup in the windshield and everything. You drive just like, hey, yeah. I mean, it's a thing, It's like, yeah, you went to Wawa. He went to Wawa. Like you get married or some shit, committed to the life. It's the coffee life. Drivers everywhere know it. If you don't, or you're just a douchebag, aren't you? It's the fucking inbred saying that. Stop already. We get it. Oh, fuck this place. No, I don't want to go here. No, not here. Jak some shit. A co ci się chce? Nic. What do you do with that? I mean, I get it, but it's like, dude, just make the fucking right turn. Just fucking go. It's that kind of day. Okay, just right there. Oh, fuck. Is he high? Are we high? Hey, this is not it. Let me call Janusz. I think I took a wrong turn. I want him to help me. He has a computer with maps. I want him to tell me where to turn and go. Just, don't ask him to text it. Just, over the phone. I hope he doesn't have a container. Just fuck, bro. Kind of want to disconnect your phone and turn it off when you're in delivery. They got the girlfriend doesn't text. Had a good girlfriend out to bother me during work. I mean, whatever. No, really, I did take a wrong turn. Because I was going to go in some place that, there was a store and remember they had a back door and it was a walkway. I don't think there was anything really that wrong over there, I remember. I mean, there's trash everywhere, but it was just like sometimes it was just stress because it was like the door opening and one person, the timer set was tight, but it was like a nice place because it was a parking. You know, a place like Clifton, you have parking. It was like, it's cool, but the way you exit is like you had to get on, you know, I think on Route 3 and it was right there and just like, there was traffic. So I was like, fuck, but it's like, at the end, like, fuck, it doesn't matter. Let me just go around the parking lot, come out. You know, but just, you always look for like the easiest way to get through it. It's like, why is it even like that? You know, it's like, on a minimal level, it just got to the point. It's like, it's me, is I'm too stressed. It's like, you know, I gotta turn here to save this is faster because there's a lot of, you know, traffic there. When you have a nice flowing thing and, oh, that guy has a Ferrari. When you have a nice flowing landscape or hardscape with, you know, not too much traffic built in, you know, even in rush hour. Well, it's rush hour. What are you gonna do? You know. But no, I really did take a wrong turn. Fuck, where am I? It's not like I would do this during work, you know, like just take wrong turns, go whatever, you know. After a while, just kind of you learn. You see the store number, whatever, the address, and you know these places by heart. Like I didn't need the GPS to come here anymore. It took me like a year, and not just a year, you know, so many times I've came to this place. So I was like, oh, that store there, and you could just figure out routes, you know, where the side of the store, you know, what side it is. A lot of times it's like, oh fuck, but it's not gonna be parking because that time, you know. So you check anywhere, you go somewhere else, and it's like, you know, you already know where to pull up and stuff like that. So in the beginning, it does stress you, you know, when you're doing deliveries, you know, kind of like whether to go in front of the store, back of the store, there'll be parking, you know. It's like, fuck, and you always park when there's a bus, you know, stop. It's like the bus stop, you know, it'll stop for like 30 seconds, not even a minute, but you know, it'll keep going. It's like, where else am I gonna park and, you know, deliver the fucking beer like a block away? I mean, Jesus, man. You know, it's like, what else can you do? What is this? Van Houten, yeah, that's a Clifton Avenue. Van Houten Avenue, like where? It's not what I thought it was. So much for, you know, talking this and that and just having a relaxing kind of time. Here it is. Illegal K-turn. Well, why do they teach it in the DMV manual? I don't get it all. For sure, I have it right here with me. And, you know, not too many cars driving, so it's cool. The difference between a K-turn and a U-turn. I don't know if the Kia could probably do the U-turn. Maybe those cars parked, but in this car, definitely not a U-turn. But if there was in car park, I probably could have. It would have been tighter, but I probably could have. Let me see. Why the fuck am I so? Oh yeah, I gotta make that right over here. Wow, 22 minutes in. It's pretty much, you know, like, this place isn't deserted, but it's like, I don't know, not somewhere I want to live, you know, but at the same time you live, you go, you enjoy your life, you get used to it, you know, you get acclimated, you know, it shouldn't really matter. I'm not gonna say it's like the ghetto. It is and it isn't. You know, Like even yesterday in a place, like you would think, oh, that must be a nice. I mean, there's garbage filled all over the place, and people are just, it's in their mentality. It's just, it's, you wouldn't want to describe it. You wouldn't feel it. You just want to get away. I haven't been here in a while. I haven't been here in a while. I remember this. Passaic Avenue. It's like you couldn't bring a certain truck here or something like that. Lackawanna. Truck route to the right. It says truck route. The way it's pointed, it's like, this is hilarious. I mean, it's hilarious now, but when you're driving, you're like, what the fuck? Should I even care? It's like it's pointed there, but then it says no truck. Is it over 5 tons or something? I guess it's pointed towards this way where I'm coming from, but when you from this angle, it's like, well, what the fuck is that, And a lot of places, even in Jersey, it's like, you turn a street, and then, like a little bit in it says, truck limit about this and that, no trucks over 5 tons. Like, well, it's too late. I didn't see that. It's like, well, why you put the sign so far into the street? Like you're looking for a ticket, you're trying to give me a ticket, or you're not really helping here. It's like you're doing it on purpose. You can't be that stupid, are you? It's like, how do you even fucking point that out? It's like, what, am I write a letter, or a summons or some shit, or an affidavit about that, like you people are obsessed about and shit? Fucking idiots. But I guess we're in Passaic. Just driving around because I gotta do like 80 or 90 miles or some shit like that. It's like, fuck. Might as well use it for something that I wanted instead of going to a relative's house and see how crazy they are. It would have been nice too, You should have done. It's Ken. It's the Ken. It's the Ken. It's in the Ken. It's the Ken. It's the Ken. He has to go. Seriously, he has to go. Get him out of here. There, whatever. He would have told you. Fucking inbreds and shit. Master manipulators at work, right? I do like that architecture. I mean, look at that. Just look at it. Isn't it just spectacular? It reminds me of like you play chess or rook, that part of the castle, the tower, whatever, Why should be a church? It is a church. That old architecture. I wonder if there's a history like they'll protect people, or like, if there was a war or something, or a battle, people get there with bows and arrows. Oh, one way. I am going only one way, guy. Don't need to make a mess about it. Oh yeah, this is the street. I kind of saw a girl. It was weird. Like, she smiled at me. I was gonna pull over, and Yana Kokoschka there had feelings, just like getting angry and tense. It's like I stared at a female. It was weird. She was cute. Just she. I thought she was kind of young. I thought she was like under 18, so I was like, oh. And she was a Latina. I was like, what a chance of me running into her. But I was like, yeah, she's underage, and it's like, it would have been nice. I could have the girlfriend in Virginia and shit. Who knows what would have been in her mind. You know, who knows what would have been in her mind? It's like, you know, who knows what she would have tried to do to me, manipulated me, this and that. It's like, you know, just, you know, a random person. And then it's like, you shouldn't, you know, dwelled upon that. But here it is, the beautiful, the gorgeous Passaic. Welcome to paradise, people. Oh, sorry, no habla español. They don't understand me. They think I'm an idiot. They feel it, you asshole. Nope, never went there. Looks nice from the outside. Sorry, not into dining. Well, boy, save me a table. You know, just cause. Yes, they do have nice houses. The outside just looks ancient and it's like a mural. Oh, and Obama's there. 43rd president? Wow, I should have got an autograph. Such an idiot. Empty warehouse, which was administration building, some kind of school. Wow, that looks haunted. Let's go in there. See if some of you are there right now. Well, that's fucked up. I would like to buy that and just do something with it. That would be such a good idea, you know. Put some pine trees and all of that. United Puerto Rican Council. That was a pretty cool idea, but then it's like, like, can you be Dominican or Polish going there? Probably shouldn't matter. Maybe they, you know, they stay together as a community. You know, like, people come here and they need help. So it's like, that's cool, you know. I hope they do things right. And then that's when they started doing this. Beautifying the environment. It is alright, but wow, coming up, aren't we? And then, no, this guy never bought from us. I don't like him. No, I'm kidding. This place was atrocious to find a parking. Wait, where is it? What the fuck? Los Hermanos Mini Market? What in the fuck? No. This is odd. Eagle Lakers. This was so annoying, and you know, it's like they had all this like parking here was just horrible. There was a woman that would sit here, and you know, like, you know, she once in a while, you know, she would like, you know, tell you where there's parking, or she would tell people to move or something. It was just only once or twice I've seen her, but like it was just crazy. Like people parking, it's like for deliveries. It says loading zone. Like people will park there all the time. You know, and it's like, I would tell this guy, definitely go out there, say something. It's like once in a while they did, but it's like, what am I supposed to, what the fuck do you want me to do, bro? You want me to just park? I mean, I get it, but it's like, you know, go in there, say something to move the fucking cars. And it's like, you know, I kind of thought about calling people like half an hour before about the parking, but it's like, I didn't even get to that. But, you know, they had, a lot of beers would go in the basement, so it was just, you know, it wasn't the worst of stuff, but it just so crowded. It was just like stressful over here, you know. It was like, you know, it's very tight, and you know, there's a lot of cars. First time I go around the block, and it's like, you know, and then I, you know, when I tried the freight line, the horn didn't work. So, you know, I couldn't honk the horn at the guy. It's like, you know, fuck it, I'm just parking and tell them, go in there. I guess I was just too stressful about it, you know. But it could just, in the beginning, you know, you get worried because like you create traffic, and you know, it's like, you know, you don't want people to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars behind you, you know. And then, you know, you finally do, if somebody moves, you get out there and, you know, you do this stuff. But, you know, it's just hectic. After a while, I just don't care. Just, you know, the more stops you have like that, it just, you know, it aggravates you, you know. But you know, that's just me, I guess. But, you know. But yeah, I can't believe I missed that. Just that, you know, I thought it was over there down the block. I remember, you know, a couple months ago, I came here, it's the same exact thing. And that's like that everywhere, you know. Doesn't have to be here, it could be a lot of places. And then it's like, why would you even throw this out, you know? This seems like it could be used for Christmas. Oh, never mind the TV. Light doesn't work, but you know, this is actual wood, you know. I mean, you know, you could probably use this, or like, you know, you have a fireplace, you could burn it on this, you know. It could be a decorative piece nonetheless as well, but you know, I know I could probably use it for a compost, but I'm just, you know, I'm not gonna take it right now, because I could go around taking, you know, something from nature, which people just, you know, have no fucking respect for. You know, it probably just serves as a purpose, like a decoration piece or something. You kind of like, I don't care, I don't want it anymore. You know, like you throw away everything in your life. Your life, your mentality. Oh yeah. Jolly jolly ho. 'Tis the season, right? There's a bakery there, Tommy's. With so much, I told him to be able to open his restaurant. I don't even care anymore. But it's like, you know, they only accept cash, and yeah, they don't have just the best bread, in my opinion. You know, it's like I bought a couple things, but just helper from Antec. You know, it was a thing, like, you know, it was just so odd and weird. Like, this dude asked me, oh, if you're in a Passaic, he clipped it. You're here, you know, it's around there, you know, call me, you know, it's like $7 for, is it whole wheat or is that Zolva? I know it's not rye. I was forget. It's whole wheat because, you know, his wife was a diabetic. Later he said he might be diabetic. I don't know, but it's like healthier. You know, he's older, Yannick. And after a while, just like, you know, I ignore him. It's like so many things going around. It's like, it just so weird. Like, you know, he knew exactly when to call me and stuff. And then, you know, he just messed around with me. Like, you know, just had fun with me and shit. It's like, bro, I don't need your crap. Like, you know, I got work to do. And it's like, you know, I already... it's like he made me feel some kind of way, you know. One thing about Yannick, he always give me like more for the bread. I was like, no, just give me the exact amount, you know. It wasn't an issue. I kind of, you know, at first I was like, you know, I was like, yeah, you know, I'll be here, this and that. After a while, I just started ignoring him, like, you know, I was like, I'm not, I don't know if I went by for myself, but it's like, you know, why should you face me? Like, you fucking want to, you know, you're fake fraudulent, you want me to feel some type of way. It's like, fuck you and your bread, you know? Like, I don't care about your fucking bread. What do you eat, bro? Like, I'm trying to survive too, and, you know, I don't need your animosity, hatred, this and all that. And then there's this fucking place. You know, I went here like, what is it, 2021, you know? I was going through something, you know? It's like people were worshiping the Holocaust and shit. Like, they want people to freeze to death and an afterlife and this life. I don't even fucking know. I went here and this guy, I think he worked at Amtech or something. He just pretended to be a priest. He wasn't the usual priest. That they had a picnic here. And he was talking about, he's telling me, you know, oh, you know, I was like, you know, it's not that my hand hurts. I'm just being haunted. He's like, are you possessed by the devil? I was like, no, it's just that I'm haunted. I'm like, I think I told him I hear voices, like people trying to tell me to kill myself. I'm going to hell in the afterlife. He's like, you know what will help? It's like, you know, pills for the head. And I was popping Tylenol. He knew what was going on. It's like, all these Tylenol pills. He basically told me to overdose, you know. Then there was something going on, like, you know, there was some criminal real estate. Not criminal, but they had like a real estate business connected to here, you know. But it's like, all these people are criminals. Like, I'm not gonna take my fucking life, man. You know, I don't care if, you know, on TV or like, you know, pretend to be something you are, which all you are. It's like, you know, I'm not gonna take my life. And I was just remember driving from there. It's like, you know, this is all I have. It's like, you know. I was like, you know, you're supposed to be like a spiritual person, and, you know, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why do you want me to kill myself? You know, and I put it all together later on, you know. Honestly, if it wasn't, not just that, but a lot of stuff, I wouldn't have figured all you fucking demons out. If you are a demon, or whatever you fucking are, they seize devil, whatever. You know? I mean, your little organization there is very fraudulent, very fraudulent. I actually called before. You had to make an appointment or some shit, to talk to the priest because he was busy, and it was a whole thing. He was saying, like, why don't you go to Mass? I was like, I was thinking about saying to Mass. He's like, well, the Mass, this and that, it's like, I was like, no, I don't want to go to Mass, just, I want to get a confession, this and that, I'm haunted and stuff, it was just pretty weird and disturbing, but, now I get it. I know who people are. I know what you're about. Except I'm not going to overdose on Tylenol or Advil or some shit because, you want to, kill and slaughter people, and I don't. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a priest, Polish guy, And I know he knew Kwiatkowski. I mean, all you know each other to a certain degree, You just don't have to, admit it. I'm not going to, ask a bunch of questions. Let's go to Andre's house. There's a King's liquor store over there. I'm not gonna go there today. That's the place where, behind the store, it would just pavement was so destroyed, and the truck would go up and down. Just refuse to go on that, man. It's like, you need to go slow. It's like, why the fuck would you drive there, It was just too much, But that, that church really creeped me out. That was the church that I went. They had a picnic, and I forgot Cubs and Kwiatkowski over there slammed the pallet, which was on the truck. It was on a Freightliner truck. He slammed the pallet. I think it was Lezhik's, the beer. He hit the bottom. He went 2 or 3 times, just mashing the cans, on purpose. So the priest would get mad at me, and it's like, I saw him do that, and I was trying to explain it to the priest, but he wasn't even there. Actually, no, he was there, but it's like, it was some odd. They actually, I wrote it on. I had to, subtract what was broken, this and that, but he left, so it's like, and I remember I forgot to give him the cups. It was on the truck, and the next day I just had a dream. I woke up, I was like, shit. It was sad. I was like, did I give him the cups? I could go to MTech, because they lock the gates, but I could squeeze in. I could probably, if this on the Freightliner, it's open, I could get the cups. And I was like, no, it's probably not there. I was like, fuck it, and then later I found out that, they bought something, they went to the store and bought it. I felt bad. I really did, They had this joke about, well, go over there, give them the $20 back. And it's like classless pigs, I don't even believe they feel this anger and hatred. It's just disgusting, Fucking disgusting, It's like, I don't want any part of that, And when I went back to Antec after coronavirus hit, it's like they were paying me with my vacation money. I was like, I didn't want that. I wanted to save that or something like that. And then, Kwiatkowski there said, masz problem? Przynieś to na stół połóż. Bring the money, put it on the table, like a fucking angry degenerate. I know he doesn't care about that, since, he's too used to that, but it's like fucking disgusting. It's like you're fucking telling me to come in, come back to work. I told you I want to quit. You don't want to let me quit. And then you get fucking angry at me all the time. It's like, bro, you're a fucking cunt. And I see him on Zoom and fucking, little court case, and he just looks stressed, depressed, and just scared. Like, bro, well, you did it to yourself, you clown. Who knows what else you did in your life, It's not just me. You act like that towards me, and you do that to your own kind, own people, anybody, And it's like, and that is the first day of April or May or something coming back after the pandemic. And I was like, what the fuck? What a fucking cunt. What a fucking cunt. And the crazy part was, he went to send me out to get some. It was like $7 and change. I gave him all the change back. He's like, he didn't expect for me. He thought I would keep it or something. Because that's what he would do or something. His little friend Krzysiek over there, he used to do that. He would take money from and he would lie about it. So he's like, Krzysiek would, he would add $1 to that. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna steal your fucking money when I went to send out packages on work time because his wife bought something, and it's like, it said it already paid for, it was already paid for, and I just gave him the $7 or $8 back. I put it on the table and some shit, It's like, Like, I'm not like you fucking people. And it's another thing, why I gotta, send you packages, your white fucking shit, and during working hours, And I use my car. I don't know if I can't use my car and shit. It's like, even the boss over there, you gotta go. Pevkovsky too, he's like, you gotta go somewhere. It's like, well, I gotta pay, I have to take the turnpike because it's faster, right? A couple dollars, but it's like, there and back, it's like, wait, what do you want for it then? It's like my gas, and I gotta fucking, you guys are fucking ridiculous as shit, bunch of fucking ridiculous people. That's what you really are. Bunch of couple dollars, and it's like fucking you get aggravated. I mean, what am I gonna call the office for like fucking pay me for Easy Pass? I gotta give you a bill, And then they say, well, it'd be stupid to take the work truck for. I'm like, I don't think I should be going to the fucking dealer Volkswagen by Clifton, like 1 o'clock or some shit, And then like I take my car, go to Jersey City for like to get something for either a truck or a car, like a part. I put it in my in the Grand Cherokee, and the fucking Myers Ritz over there. Meyer calls me, like he starts laughing, clowning around or some faggot shit. It's like, you guys are fucking idiots, man. And I gotta take your company's checks to a fucking bank. I mean, you guys are fucking like, I just I had enough. I was like, what the fuck? So this fucking idiot told me to kill myself. Like, I'm not gonna tell you to kill yourself. Just what's your purpose on this life? To destroy, manipulate, fucking you're too cheap, too stupid, and too poor in the mind. That's a spiritual level. The smoke helps. From the rest of these fucking people, it helps. Even if they weren't around, it'd be good, but it definitely does help. Alcohol, not so much. You get aggravated and just fucking want to hit the wall or some shit. I hope it's somebody's face. Break the fucking face apart. And they like fucking, they're really strong in a certain level, but you see them face to face, they put their head down, just walk about. That's all you really are, right? That's all you're fucking really worth. And it's just fucking, it's just ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. And then, it's like, oh, it's between you and Yam. It's like, why the fuck are you doing working in a fucking office to begin with? I gotta call this fucking Yam's guy. He doesn't answer the phone or text about how I got fired. And, and they say, no, Yam just say you quit. You guys are fucking ridiculous or what? Then why did Yam fucking tell me I quit when he told me to go home? And he never told me when to come in. And who knows, he would have closed the gate. He would have called the cops if I came in on Monday, huh? That's why I feel like, what are you fucking retarded and shit? Bunch of fucking morons and shit. Bunch of fucking cunts. You think what? You got a pussy and like you got a hand, like what? I mean, you got a fucking desk and a pencil. You're a fucking genius. You're brilliant. You gotta push people around. Fucking negligent idiots. It's like, I don't want your little Christmas party with fucking, their fucking geese bringing their little girlfriends that, people saying they're whores. I don't even care about you people, man. Thanks for the free beer there. It was delicious. Drank as much as I could until they said, can't have more. They drink it all. Just was drunk and I had to drive. So what? It's not like they were scared. There was a thing where it's like, oh, but I had brand tires, I think, so I recovered. It was scary, I admit. I called people and I apologized for scaring them. Just didn't give a fuck, just saying a bunch of shit. Stefan there liked it. He was freaked out. And then, strip club in 7 Coronas or some shit. Not what you want. They'd be here from Mexico, maybe 5 or 6, and a lap dance, and I was fine. Just I felt bad in the morning, kind of, the strip club, but there's a lot of you people. It was raining that night. Yeah. It was wet and everything. Oh, it was like 70, 80 miles an hour. It's fucking great. That's why I like this car. It's like, wow, I didn't know I could drive it, yeah, I know. Alcohol teaches you how to drive. Yeah, it was fucked up, but that's przywożę. It's that old Gurlica saying, Oh yeah, it was good. It was delicious. You could smell fear and shit just a long time. People's fear alive and shit, Oh, but anyway. Didn't want to to go to that fucking Christmas party there on Kent Avenue to begin with. It's like whole hassle, just anger, Kwiatkowski throwing a tantrum. It's like fucking and people defending him playing his fucking game. And then he gets fucking scared of like, what are you fucking scared of, bro? What are you so fucking scared of, you fucking clown faggot? To się kurwa tak boisz, idioto. To szradę, ja nie mam prawa jazdy. Fucking idiots. That's why it was funny. That's why it was fucking hilarious. Yelling at the GPS, the lady, you know. Why you tell me to fucking turn right when I'm not? Like, I don't even care about that, you know? You really think I'm angry? Like, you know, well, maybe she repeats herself twice. Like, am I really that angry at that? It's the frustrating little kind of, alright, but ale nie pazury. Paznokcie. See, that's what between me and you people. And killers with 2 L's. But I'm neither, so you can spell it. Sort the kurwa, my bitch. The way they say it, it's like they actually mean it. You know, they're like, then what do you watch it for? You don't understand it. But anyway. Alright. I was supposed to go to a certain liquor store. Probably don't want to. 8:53, 54. According to person DMV, I have to do 46 more miles. That's what I took a video that I got to look through. I think it's like either 80 or 90, and it'll be there. That's what he said, right? So you couldn't record in the building. It says no recording, no cell phone usage in the building. I was gonna record it because I felt like, you know, what are the chances for there actually something being right in my life on account of others, you know? But I didn't record it, you know. But it's like I'm gonna go there. It's like, you know, hopefully the system, you know, starts up in my Jeep, the electronic system, you know. And I was gonna take out a fuse or two about to dismantle stuff. If I would have done that, probably wouldn't have passed anyway, you know. So I'm away after the inspection. Then I'm gonna take the fuse, except I couldn't find the fuse for this one thing. Hopefully the computer like restarts itself or something, or it kicks in, and you know, this yellow, dark yellow light will, you know, go away. But it's really not that important. Just it shouldn't be there because, you know, the auto start stuff just doesn't work, which is okay. I never wanted to work to begin with. You know, when I stop, I don't want the car to turn off. I don't really want to stop every quarter mile or less to begin with, you know, because I don't know why, you know. Especially when there's like a lot of cars going, like you're trying to reduce people from speeding. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have a lot more issues than that. But there is a beautiful river here. The autumn colors are coming about, except it's grayish today. You know, I'm not gonna pick up the phone because I'm on a highway. And it's like, you know, I'm looking at the phone, so it's like, you know, I have to put it down. You know, not concentrate too much, but I don't want to pick the phone up right now. City streets are a little bit different, you know. Okay, maybe here. Because it looks like warehouses, ancient warehouses that I think they're vacant. Or maybe they're not. No, I think they are. They still have air conditioning units in them. Now they could reuse it, you know. I know a guy from Linden that could climb up there and get like $30 for like 10 of them or something. Maybe more. Whereas all these warehouses probably could be used for different things, and not just parties, you know. I mean, who knows what, right? But whatever. Hope the Chinese can do it better. Plastic, cheap shit that, you know, you throw out in the garbage in like 2-3 years. Nothing tangible that you can, maybe take it in a certain place and they can just replace it for you, open it up, this and that, you know. Oh, it's a different part, even different parts, you know, have the system working. No, yeah, like somebody's gotta come in and, you know, gotta get greedy with it to, like, you know, open up something that, you know, to fucking for cheap labor, right? Because you don't want to be billionaires. Is it really the capitalism, or is it your fucking mentalities? You know, I hope you enjoy your fucking billions and trillion raised and all you fucking, you know, expensive cars. They don't even know how to do with it. Let alone another person, opposite or same sex. You know, really. Or maybe, you know, you're all just fucking, you know, like little mutants, and, you know, you don't believe in anything worthwhile. You know. By the way, not popping any pills to, you know, overdose and, you know, kill myself, because you know, you want it that way. Didn't give up, did I? Survived the winter. Now it's your turn, America. And you shouldn't say it. No. I'll tell you how I fucking want to say it. Anger like you wouldn't fucking believe. You think there is a guy, he's fucking angry, furious, all you fucking heathens. You fucking creepers and faggots. Fucking molesters in the fucking brain and shit. I still think there's a correlation with stupid, because they just say you don't even open your mind to understand things. You know, it's not about just being, you know, smart. I mean, I can't even put it together. It's like, how about you just fucking try? And then, you know, there's just, you know, integrity, respect, and all of that. You know, it's not really that simple. But I think there is a fact that with just stupidity, people are just like, you know, blissfully, they just don't care about anything. It's like, you know, who knows what you'll do to me, or, you know, other things, you know. But there must be a correlation. Imagine how life would be if, like, you know, people just open their minds, actually try to just use their mind for the better good or their lives, or were interested in things, you know, instead of just going on their daily routine and, like, you know, eat, drink, sleep, you know, work, hate, work, ignorance, you know, drugs, pills, this and that, just to have fun. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't have to be the most genius person, but, you know, just that your mind works and you don't mess around too much, you know. You care about something, it would have, you know, it would have helped you at a personal level and just society in general, you know. Or, you know, your country, wherever you're from. You know, a lot of times I think I just want to get out of here. Brooklyn wasn't even all that great, just, you know, the landscape, also the culture, how, like, you have convenience stores, this and that, just, you know, walking distance, you know. It's like I didn't live fully what I really wanted there, but it was just so it was a breath of fresh air, and all the art, graffiti, this and that, stores. It was so fucking cool. Except the Starbucks shit. I wasn't really a fan of them after a while, because they found out I was a human being. You know, I was using my mind. I was thinking. Ooh, creepy, right? Scary, right? You know? But I would like to be someplace, like, you know, maybe someplace, I'm not going to say upstate New York, someplace around woods where there's, you know, not a lot of civilization to go around. There's a lot of peace and quiet. Noise, commotion. That's one of the things I just want to get out of here. Get out of Rahway, New Jersey, just New Jersey, period. Maybe like Central, South Jersey even, but there's creepers out there anyway, so just farther from there. Someplace where I haven't been yet, you know? Personal goals. Like relationship goals. The trend, yeah, it was kind of cute, just weird. Yeah, like your girlfriend smiled at you in a picture, you went somewhere. Relationship goals. Maybe they were right, maybe they were having fun. I mean, maybe that's it, but then everybody just starts using that to the point just like fucking corny as hell. You You know, everybody just takes the same, their relationship goals. You know, it's like this and the other. It's like, I don't want to hear about your relationship goals. Well, you don't even respect each other nonetheless. Majority of you. Don Pepe, never went there. It does have a Spanish, I think that's stucco. At least that's what I think, because everything is stucco that looks like that nowadays. But it does have a feel like, you know, Spanish, the old Spanish colonial, not a colonial, except the side. It looks like Poland when, you know, if they were nicer office buildings, just like flat and just like gray. I see that's a better color. That's what I have in Poland. So it's like, I don't know, it's like, I think it's like city buildings, like administration, just like a lot of places, just like, even like people live there, just like gray, and like you see the rain just like crying, like, you know, like the sky's like, fuck, am I gonna be here again? They just crying over there, oh, look how miserable this shit is. They're drunk again. And there's that little guy with the Rolki selling amphetamine. Oh, you want to see it? Just crying all over the buildings and shit. And rats are like, fuck, I gotta get out of here, man. It's depressing. Bruno, it's like, hey, bro, you better clean up that. Don't fucking brag about it, bro. But anyway, doesn't really matter, like, you know, what nation, country, where, you know, there's beauty everywhere. Just people don't fucking have any respect for it. They don't give a damn. You can make all the laws, this and that, climate change, this, traffic, and, you know, they'll mess it up nonetheless. You know, because, you know, it's your right to pollute and degrade for some fucking inexplicable reason. Here is I gotta show this just for a minute. Oh fuck, I passed it. Like this place, there was a woman sitting there. It was, you know, it haunted me for a while. I think I cried for her. Still get choked up, kind of, you know. And she was just like, you know, sitting there, a black one. She looked aged, you know. She was just shaking and trembling, like she was, you know, she was taking either heroin, like a needle or something. I don't know what drug she was doing. And she was like half unconscious, just shaking. It was disturbing. Like shaking unconscious. It was creepy as fuck. You know, it was like midday, like 1 p.m. It was like, you know, it was 2020, I believe, you know. It was like, you know, and I was driving, and, you know, I think, I don't know, I think I don't know what truck, the Fairliner or the Ford, the trucks that were disposed to us, and, you know, Danny over there, bro, you didn't want to know her, you didn't want to know her or something like that. People told me, oh, she kind of deserved it or something like that. I don't want to see anyone like that, you know. I mean, it was a horror show. You know, imagine everybody communing this and that, just like right there under the bridge for everybody to see and stuff, you know. You know, it's horrible. And I'm like, hey lady, you know, why don't you pick a better place to get high? But just like, there's that, just like, what the fuck? You know, like, it wasn't that like emergency service coming and get her, you know? I wanted some rich billionaire, or, you know, fall to that. Just people just be, oh, well, that's that person. You know, just be like, oh, and it's on the news, and like, you know, he was doing this and that, and, you know, family issues, and you know, the MTV Cribs videos, and, you know, everybody saying, you know, oh, we love them, this and that shit, you know. I mean, you guys are so fake and fraudulent. It's like vomiting at you, you know, or from you. Fucking disgusting and disgraceful what you people fucking are, you know. It's a bunch of fucking creeps and cunts. You know, there's people that are fucking in the ground probably have, you know, more reason than you fucking people, and they're skeletons and they're deteriorating. Because you already are deteriorating. And, you know, if that business company didn't sell property, they wouldn't give a fuck about anyway. He would end up there soon. They would have had a story and, you know, whatever. Like, I mean, probably wouldn't have a story. Oh, yeah, they would. They'd be like, you know, the terrible, the life of this and that, you know. And it's just like too disturbing, too creepy, you know. Like, you know, this place was always like that. It's not just Newark, New Jersey, not just America. I believe a lot of places like that. And it's like fucking disgusting, you know. It's horrible, fucking horrible. You know, go to your little church, community church, pray whatever you want to pray for. Everything will be just fucking great in your life, right? I wonder what you do with that religion, or, you know, if there's a correlation, how things deteriorate because of that shit as well. You know, your prayers, this and that. You know, whatever fucking people pray for, and, you know, this and that. You give something power and just gets destroyed. But, I like to talk to the fake priest about that. You can't really rely on anybody, can you? It's like, you know, just by yourself and just getting by, you know. Don't let alright, bro, like, come on, man. Right in my lane. You know, it's like probably the only one that tells it. Maybe there are people that tell it, just not to that degree. I brought you the light, and I'll do something with it. Plenty of people in the cave, you know, in their mentality. They love the darkness, they love the grimness, they love the gray. Just being humble and keeping your mouth closed without all the anger, rage, and hatred would be nice, considering you can muster that. You know? I mean, my negativity and anger stems from just, you know, abuse unto me, just hatred, and, you know, to people around me, just, you know, everything else. You know, the garbage you feel, I'm not even angry over it, just, you know, disappointing. That's what that is. There's a difference. What's that gonna do if I get angry about it? Well, you know, there's other things going around, and, you know, spiral out of control. Want to go back to MTech? And then it's like, people, what do you want to know? Like, what do you want to know? Why? I guess I do want to know. It's like they tell you, it's like a backhanded, sliding phrase for, like, you know, to deny you, and, like, you know, you gotta figure it out what they're trying to say. Well, I mean, you know, I do want to know. I don't want to keep secrets, you know. It doesn't even annoy me. Actually, that does annoy me. It's just, tired of hearing that. And then it's Anheuser-Busch. Oh, let's go where your people. No, you know, there's a cemetery behind there. Yeah, it's Budweiser. Woo-hoo. I'd love to get locked up in there. Take your chances. Fuck it, let's go. The road's seldomly taken. And that's what made all the difference. There's a fork in the road. There's a fork in the road. There was a joke about that. It was disgusting. Oh, I do have a yield. I didn't see a sign. Not blaming it on that. There's a do not enter. Again, anybody wants to go there, don't. You shouldn't. Oh, they closed? Something happened. It was drama with like a car. It was just so ridiculous. Like, I don't want to go to people's, business and like, complain about somebody not money about cars. Like, it's just unbelievable. It's just so ridiculous. And then they hate you, blame you, they laugh at you. It's like, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Give your gay husband, a chance to rest. He's out there whoring, fucking anything he can. Oh yeah, Mount Olivet for the win. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's a cemetery. I shouldn't say that. This is a Jewish cemetery, I believe. At least it was. They changed. Looks like they changed it around or something. I haven't been here in years. Is Ben still here? I think I owe him money for lunch. Oh, they got it. Maybe I should go to work. Wow, did they have that? I don't remember that. Same house, office. Yep. That's when first week they met this guy named Frank. Eventually I told him that, if the internet, this and that, people could order food through a van. I don't know if he took a job, he did something with it, but we were cutting that shrub. He was just like so sarcastic about, I was telling him books already. He's like, wow, you're well read. I'm like, actually, I'm not well read. Just, it was for school. He was standing on the ladder, and like the boss told him, you gotta put your foot down on the ladder so he doesn't fall. He actually swayed, he almost fell. And it's like, why didn't you put, like, what the fuck, bro? You guys are fucking corny as shit. And when I was putting my foot on the ladder, he's like, you don't have to, Ben doesn't know anything. That's what he said. It's like, and then he put my ladder, it was a short ladder, like his ass was in my face, and it was just creepy and weird. It was a small ladder. It was like, I don't know if it was old wooden or something, and he was just moving on about, but it's just like, geez, that's the first week of work. It's like, fuck, I already know what that's gonna be like. Just fucking, and there's Frigo. I saw a sign or something. Amtrak. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they got money. But anyway, there's another cemetery. Yeah, I don't know if that's part of it's part of the other one, but this is, this is the entrance. This is where I used to chase, like, guys who brought a prostitute over. And I was at a pickup truck, I had to chase her. I get behind me and I honked the horn. Eventually became like a game. So I think I hung at the wrong person. I wasn't doing anything. I felt like, fuck, I was bored. I just wanted to, it became like, fuck it, I thought they were gonna get angry and shoot it. I mean, not those people, but like people with the prostitutes. They got scared. I was like, I thought, like, could have got out the car and be like, hey, so I'm fucking here, you faggot. I'm like, okay, sorry, mister. It's like, bro, it's like, I'm not a cop. Why aren't you, like, angry at me, But it's like, I guess, you're getting a blowjob, or like, you're eating a girl out or some shit, it's like fuck, you're embarrassed, like, you want to leave, I mean, if it was now, I probably would have I would have recorded them. Just like, why you come to the cemetery and do that? But then, it's like a park. So it doesn't matter, right? Dick. I mean, it's like, wow. Talk about evil, just like, come on, it's fine. I mean, it was a lot of that. I used to go and just read people's, tombs, what year they died. Those young people, those elderly people, their names, Stein, Buzan. There's one lady, and it was Zabita. Translated to dead, like she was killed. Feminine, it was just like so weird. Just creeped out by it. Sure, why not? Why I haven't been here since like 2002, 2003. Actually, I came back here later. I just, this where, incident happened with the pickup truck. Like this guy Frank was trying to, he said he'll step on the brake and the mower would fall, and the guy Victor, like, he fell. And then, Ben Kalura came here from behind, just grabbed me. I think he was a fight, but he grabbed me, like, threw me to the ground. I landed on my knees, and still to this day, my knees hurt. It's like, what the fuck? And then, just like, I repressed. I was like, that was in the wrong. I came back to work here. And then once in a while, he was like, look, you ever been in a fight? I kind of want to find the guy. I'm not going to hit him, just, I want to record him. He's like, what the fuck? How evil are you? He's the biggest Roman Catholic, he used to say. Roman Catholic, that's right. Like, wow, bro, I know your type. Marshevsky, you know, the Monsignor. It was all his. I mean, I hated those, but don't send it all. But then they, you know, they joined their business. He got angry at me because it was like 2002, 2003. And me and I think it was another guy were saying, you know, it's like a corporate thing, you know, church. They're gonna consolidate their wealth. They might, you know, close some churches if there's more there's scandal. You know, if they lose money. And and it wasn't. I don't know if I said it like that. He just became angry. Then you're like, you know, you're trying to get me to dinner. I'm like, bro, like, didn't you put your hands on me? Did you assault me years ago? Like, why the fuck would I want to have dinner with you? Just because I was right, you feel better, or is it like something? It's creepy. Like, I don't want to know you, man. You know, like, leave me the fuck alone, bro. I tell them, you know, my fat cousin to, like, you know, I don't know, leave me alone too, bro. It's like, you know, have your little relationship, go out to dinner with her, you know, hang out with them. We used to hang out here, and then, you know, we used to look over there, like, you know, if Ben would see, you know, and then we'd go, okay, come on, no, go over there. He would just point like over there, like we got work to do, you know. It's like he's gonna know you're fake, man. We don't have shit to do there. He's like, you know, trying to be appropriate. We had these green uniforms. I called him the high tower, not too many times. I used to lay down in mausoleum once or twice. And I was lay then next to the mausoleum. It smelled weird. Something happened here, and they buried like some. I think it was a baby right here. I think that girl was over my house and like she lost the baby. You know, it's like they were trying to give me hell afterlife. Like put a X on the coffin, and afterlife I'm gonna be in there, right? You know, so I'm gonna be in the afterlife. You know, my soul, my body will be right in there because we buried that the baby, the fetus, right there, I believe. And then there's people instigating that. There was someone else that abuses females, and it's like, you know, and it's like you want to get in my face, like I abuse females because I didn't see her. I saw like a cat, and I remember kicking her or something. Just that the cat just kept jumping on top of me, was like clawing me, just angry and shit. You know, I think people play satanic, demonic game.